What if LeBron James joined the Dallas Mavericks? Sounds like a blockbuster move, right? But hold on, before you get too excited, let's break down why trading for LeBron would actually make no sense for the Mavericks in 2025. Stick around to get the full story, and don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and drop a comment with your thoughts. LeBron James is one of the most iconic superstars in NBA history, and every offseason, his name sparks trade rumors and speculation. This year, the Dallas Mavericks keep popping up as a potential landing spot. But while the idea is exciting for fans and headlines alike, the reality is much different. Trading for LeBron James just isn't a smart or practical move for Dallas right now. First off, LeBron James has a no-trade clause in his contract with the Los Angeles Lakers. That means he has full control over where he goes if a trade happens. And right now, there's no indication he wants out. LeBron is about to turn 41 and is set to make $52.6 million this season alone. Moving him would not only require his approval, but also a team willing to give up big assets for a veteran nearing the end of his career. Despite all this, Dallas keeps showing up in the rumor mill. NBA insider Mark Stein pointed out that the Mavericks haven't even discussed any trade framework with the Lakers, but would be interested if LeBron were bought out instead. And that's a key difference. Being bought out means LeBron becomes a free agent and can sign anywhere, likely for less money and fewer strings attached. Now, let's talk numbers and roster space, because this is where things get complicated. LeBron's contract isn't just $52.6 million. With Bronny James's salary added, it jumps to $54.5 million. To match that salary, Dallas would have to send out a combination of players whose contracts total roughly the same amount. Likely candidates for that trade would be Daniel Gafford, P.J. Washington, Klay Thompson, and Caleb Martin, or Najee Marshall. That's a hefty package. 4 players for 2, just to get LeBron on the roster. But that's not all. Even after sending those players away, Dallas would still end up with 14 players once they officially re-sign Dante Exum. That's a crowded roster with little flexibility under the luxury tax apron. And we saw last season how difficult it is to manage when injuries hit. The Mavericks don't want to be stuck with a bloated roster and minimal cap space. There's also the big picture basketball fit. The Mavericks' biggest issue right now is their backcourt. They need help at shooting guard and point guard to support Luka Doncic. Trading for LeBron, who is primarily a power forward, wouldn't fix this problem. It might even make it worse. Finally, to fit LeBron and keep their roster balanced, Dallas might have to play Cooper Flagg out of position at shooting guard more often, which could hurt team chemistry and effectiveness. Simply put, the team would become too big and lose much-needed guard depth. So, what about if LeBron is bought out by the Lakers? Would Dallas take a chance? Probably yes. If LeBron were willing to give up a massive chunk of his salary and sign a veteran minimum deal, the Mavericks could bring in a superstar without sacrificing key players or roster flexibility. But that scenario seems highly unlikely. LeBron is still chasing championships and big paydays, and giving up tens of millions just to join Dallas doesn't fit his current priorities. At the end of the day, the speculation around LeBron James joining the Dallas Mavericks is just that, speculation. The financial, roster, and fit realities make a trade impractical, if not impossible. LeBron won't be wearing a Mavericks jersey this season, and Dallas should focus on addressing their real needs rather than chasing a headline-grabbing but unrealistic trade. What do you think? Would you want to see LeBron in Dallas, or do you agree this trade just wouldn't make sense? Let us know in the comments below, and if you enjoyed this breakdown, smash that like button, subscribe for more NBA content, and share this video with your fellow Hoops fans. Thanks for watching. Finally, Rock Fan.